Northern APC politician calls for immediate removal of Tinubu before 2027 election. See shocking details. Salihu Mohammed Lukman, the former national vice chairman for the Northwest region of the All Progressive Congress (APC), has raised alarm over the state of governance in Nigeria under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. In a strongly worded statement released on Sunday in Abuja, Lukman condemned the current government handling of nationwide protests against hunger and the country in recent weeks. According to him, the level of discontent and frustration among the populace is so severe that it warrants the immediate impeachment of President Tinubu and the several state governors. Lukman expressed deep concern over the administration's response to the protest, which he believes had been dismissive and ineffective. He pointed out that instead of addressing the root causes of the protest, the government has resorted to launching a campaign of blackmail, accusing opposition parties of orchestrating the demonstrations. Lukman argued that these claims should be disregarded, asserting that it is perfectly legitimate for opposition parties to begin with towards unseating a ruling party that has failed to earn the confidence of the electorate. In his statement, Lukman highlighted that in a fully functioning democracy, the current state of affairs would make President Tinubu and many state governors candidates for immediate impeachment. He lamented that Nigeria has democratic structures, including political parties at the National Assembly, have become ineffective and unable to perform their roles adequately. Lukman described the National Assembly as a rubber stamp institution and characterized political parties as a leprous finger, indicating their inability to take their decisive action or provide alternative leadership. This institutional weakness, he argued, has contributed to the high levels of frustration and desperation among Nigerians who are increasingly turning to protest as a means of expressing their anger and demanding change. Lukman also took aim at the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), accusing the commission of being unwilling to fulfill its statutory responsibility of registering new political parties that could offer credible alternative in leadership contests. He warned that this reluctance is leading to a situation where all hopes for democratic change in leadership are fading away, leaving Nigerians with few options other than to take to the streets. The former All Progressive Congress chieftain criticized the government's failure to engage with the protest organizers, accusing it of underestimating their facility or their capacity to mobilize the public. He noted that this failure has left ordinary citizens at the mercy of an increasingly angry and disillusioned population. Lukman's remarks suggest that the government's mishandling of the protest could lead to the situation, with the reports indicating that the organizers have announced October 1st as the date of the resumption of demonstrations. Lukman identified the removal of the petroleum subsidy and floating of the naira against international currencies as the primary triggers for the current economic crisis in Nigeria. He explained that for an economy heavily dependent on imports, these policies were bound to create inflationary pressures, leading to a sharp increase in the cost of living. According to Lukman, the government's inability to provide a clear and definitive policy response to these challenges has only exacerbated the situation. He criticized the administration for repeatedly calling on citizens to be patient without offering a concrete timeline for when they can expect relief from the harsh economic conditions. The former All Progressive Congress vice chairman's comments reflect a growing desire of dissatisfaction within the ruling party as well as among the general public regarding the current state of governance in Nigeria. His call for impeachment of President Tinubu and several state governors underscored the severity of the situation and highlights the potential for increased political tension in the country. As the October 1st date approaches, Lukman's warning serves as a stark reminder of the challenges facing Tinubu. The government will need to take more decisive action to address the economic hardship being experienced by Nigerians. It helps to quell the growing unrest. Failure to do so could result in further protests and potentially even more serious consequences as the demand for accountability and good governance continue to grow louder. Lukman's statement is a clear indication that the patience of Nigerian people is wearing thin and that the government's current approach is no longer sufficient to address the concerns of the populace. The coming weeks will be critical in determining whether Tinubu administration can navigate this period of unrest and restore confidence in its ability to govern effectively, if not the calls for impeachment. If not, the calls for impeachment and greater political accountability are likely to intensify, further destabilizing the already fragile political landscape in Nigeria. Okay. Okay, based on wetin this man talk here, now I wan remove am, like the cargo carry hoe. Yeah. Na go do wetin, na dey go carry shit, I say hoe, na go carry instruments. Okay oh. Na don tire wey be say na never even go round. Okay, no wahala, make we dey here dey see how everything dey go. No wahala at all. Make we dey here dey do wetin, dey see where all these things dey go. Make we just dey watch. Make we dey do wetin, dey watch. At the end of the day, they say politician calls for immediate removal of Tinubu. The people they call for, some of them na even APC. Some of them don tire. Okay. Then come outside, say they perplex them the way wey Tinubu dey nonchalant. The way Tinubu dey nonchalant. They say Lookman condemned the current government handling of nationwide protests against hunger. Yes, there's nobody wey be say go enter this country like this when we go talk am. According to him, the level of discontent and frustration among the populace is so severe that warrants the immediate impeachment of president. But they no go agree. They no go agree. Lookman expressed deep concern over the administration's response to the protest, which he believes has been dismissive and ineffective. He pointed out that instead of addressing the root causes of protest, the government has resorted to supporting a campaign of blackmail, accusing opposition parties of orchestrating the. Just imagine. Now, so it's supposed to be? No. No, be so it's supposed to be at all. This one a person. This one a person. No. This one a politician. Right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.